Welcome back to the show, friends. It's good to see you back on this AB channel. I am posting this video. It's about a little brouhaha, a little back and forth that went on between a couple of channels that I love to watch. One is Whiteboy Lockdown Radio, and the other is Crime Sleuthin. And they both have very public, contradictory positions about certain cases and suspicious people in the disappearance of children, to term it loosely here on the internet. I try to keep an open mind because I know that what people present in front of a microphone doesn't always exactly represent their true feelings. However, this little back and forth made me laugh, and I hope it makes you laugh as well. Before we begin, make sure you hit that thumbs up, friends, and hit the subscribe button. We're back in for a fresh season here on this channel. And since we can't say some certain things that matter in the outside world, we're going to totally throw that away and bypass it. Remind you to go up to Twitter and keep your eyes open. However, we're going to be here specifically talking shit about all kinds of people nonstop, because guess what, friends? There's nothing in the community guidelines that says I can't share. We're going to be talking poop about you. No offense. You're just the flavor of the week. I kind of like Cher after all of this time that I've gotten to know her, not for anything that she's done, but for just the ridiculousness of it all. I'm less offended by Cher now than ever, but she's a person, like a villain, I love to hate. Anyway, out there in Estevan, Saskatchewan, I'm going to go do a video about her after this one. Anyway, let's begin. A little something prepared. In an online clash that escalated during a live stream, YouTubers Whiteboy Lockdown Radio and Crime Sleuthin found themselves locked in a verbal confrontation over accusations, receipts, and reputations. The tension began when Whiteboy, with rising frustration, laid out a series of grievances against Crime Sleuthin, accusing her of deception, hypocrisy, and exploiting vulnerable situations. Remember, he began, she scammed Zany's mom. She's a big-time scammer. What else do we know about this lady? He questioned her integrity, scrutinizing her previous interactions and affiliations in the true crime community, even pointing out how she used to be known as Fueled by Coffee and True Crime. When Crime Sleuthin joined the live stream, Whiteboy Lockdown Radio didn't hold back at all. Hello, Karen. How are you? Okay, lady, what's your grievance? He demanded. His tone charged with skepticism. Crime Sleuthin countered immediately, challenging Whiteboy's portrayal of her. On your live, you called me a racist, she said. Can you even show evidence to back that up? Have you been to any events, shared any moments with diverse communities? Her counter question was direct, but Whiteboy dismissed it. The exchange quickly spiraled as both tried to dominate the conversation, each claiming to have receipts to expose the other. Whiteboy accused Crime Sleuthin of showing merchandise that he didn't own and of copying information from other creators. You're watching someone else's live copying their dirt. I'll give you $1,000 cash right now if you can prove I have a Teespring account, he challenged her. Crime Sleuthin responded, calling out Whiteboy's tactics. This is what you do, she pointed out. You're gaslighting your audience. Throwing out slander and then giving me 10 seconds to respond, she maintained her stance, claiming she had shown all her receipts and that she owed no one anything, asserting that her name was clear. But Whiteboy was relentless. Why did you exploit Miss Diane, he asked. Those were messages sent to me. I can show whatever I want, Crime Sleuthin argued back, claiming she had Diane's permission and accusing Whiteboy of twisting the narrative for his own gain. As the dialogue intensified, the question became pointed and personal. Why did you scam the Idaho 4 victims? Why run the Michael Long page? Why are you always getting called out for scamming? Whiteboy's accusations mounted, hinting at a deeper rift and tangled history of suspicion and distrust. Crime Sleuthin called it a compound question, claiming it was a tactic to overwhelm her. You're piling accusations, expecting I'll crack or slip. But I'll remember everything. she retorted and addressed each point one by one. I haven't scammed anyone. Me and Kara are good. I owe no one financially or otherwise. So the exchange continued in this tense back and forth, with both sides firmly holding their ground, pushing accusations, countering claims, and challenging each other's character. Neither was willing to concede an inch. And as the live stream went on, viewers were left watching a showdown that not only underscored the animosity between these two, but brought into the spotlight the drama, accusations, and intense scrutiny that run deep within the true crime community here on YouTube, friends. Now, stay to the end of this video. We're going to get a sense here, but remember, leave me a comment below, and you'll probably be able to find the link to this particular live stream there. Let's have a look. Threats of another grifter, LOL suit, Dawn and Candace still being targeted. And I'll save my commentary because I really want you to see this.
Is demanding an apology that you think in your Looney Tune head that I owe you, and you're exploiting her and using her for it. So before you answer those, let's do this. Why did you scan the Idaho 4 victims? Why did you run that Michael Long page? Why are you always getting called out for scamming? And what grounds do you think that you could fuck a white boy? With photos, with people of color at those events, maybe a wedding. Can you provide those right now?
I showed receipts on my live.
No. You don't have receipts. You're showing people merch that I don't have. That's not my merch. You're such a moron.
I showed you other
YouTube. You watch the video. It's my turn to talk. This is how this is going to go. So this is how this is going to go. I'm going to talk, and then I'm going to be quiet so you can answer. And when you talk, the same thing. We're not going to be doing all this because it doesn't hear good. But when you're showing merch that I don't have, you watch somebody else's live, and you're copying their said dirt. I don't have a StreamYards. I will give you $1,000 cash money right now if you could provide excuse me, I don't have a Teespring. If you can provide that I have a Teespring account, I'll give you $1,000. I will delete my channel right now on live if you can prove I have a Teespring account. But you're such a moron. You're watching another tragedy pimp, their video, and you're repeating the information. It's kind of how these missing people cases go. But
what about
your grievance, lady? I'm not done talking. That's just how this is going to work. I'm going to be quiet when you talk. Your grievances, I showed and exploited Miss Diane. First of all,
yes.
Those are text messages to me. I could show whatever I want. How did I exploit her? And if you knew, and you don't even have the whole conversation, dirty dirt. Also, I, more than anybody on this platform, stuck up for that lady and had her back. What you're doing is demanding an apology that you think in your Looney Tune head that I owe you, and you're exploiting her and using her for it. So before you answer those, let's do this. Why did you scan the Idaho 4 victims? Why did you run that Michael Long page? Why are you always getting called out for scamming? And what grounds do you think that you could fuck a white boy? Is what the people want to know.
Objection, compound question. You see, this is what you're doing. You're gaslighting your audience right now. You're throwing like 4 different things at me, all slanderous, and you're going to give me about 10 seconds to respond, right? And then you'll go on to another thing. So I will respond in full to everything that you just said, because unlike you, I don't have the memory of a goldfish.
Lady.
So let's start with the first thing that you just said.
Oh, that's so funny. That's a funny shot, but why can't you guys just talk normally? You always have to add that trailer and insult to one-up the other person? It is pretty funny. Crime Sleuthin was up there purposely trolling him, knowing that he's going to get a bit hot. And he did get hot as well.
All right? I didn't scam anybody. I showed all of my receipts. Me and Kara are very good. I don't owe her any money. I don't owe anybody any money, period. You are the one who...
Okay, time out. We can't have you lie up here.
No. You don't get to mute.
I'll play the video. There's receipts that say...
Bullshit.
Why do you think I should... I'll play the video. I'll play the video. You know what's stupid.
You need to let me finish. I showed up. You told me you were going to show up the other day, and you didn't. You chickened out.
Lady,
you said you would be there. You're not tough, lady. I'm here to address this.
So apparently she had a live the other day wanting Whiteboy to come over and address a few things, and he chickened out. Let's go have a look at that. In the meantime, hit that thumbs up. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Welcome back. It's good to see everybody. Peace.